So this is the story of how the biggest and most expensive super yachts in the world are made. They cost hundreds of millions of dollars to build in these shipyards. From the first sketch of a super yacht's appearance to its launch, it usually takes 2 to 4 years. Welcome inside Lursen Yachts, a shipyard specializing in building the world's largest and most luxurious super yachts. The difficult and expensive process of building any luxury yacht starts with keel laying. This is followed by further welding of the hull, in this case, the steel hull for a massive 400-foot super yacht. The legendary Azam, one of the longest super yachts in the world at 590 feet, was also built in this German shipyard near Bremen. More than $600 million worth of super yachts are currently under construction inside this yard. More than 2,800 highly trained workers work for this shipyard, a large proportion of whom are engineers. Celebrating its 150th anniversary in 2025, Lursen continues to set benchmarks in yacht construction, blending traditional German engineering with cutting-edge technology. 2025 is shaping up to be a monumental year in the world of super yachting, with a record-breaking 10 yachts exceeding 100 meters in length set to be delivered. By welding the massive steel plates together, the main hull of the yacht is formed. Right now, you are looking at the welding of Project Deep Blue, set to measure 134.2 meters upon completion. This will be one of the largest super yacht deliveries of 2025. An interesting trend in super yachts is the fact that the age of owners has been decreasing in recent years. There are more and more young billionaires who can afford a $100 million yacht. Only dozens of these massive super yachts are produced each year worldwide. Assembling the interior fittings of a luxury super yacht is a job that takes many months. The Lursen shipyard is situated near Bremen, Germany, along the Weser River. The shipyard operates multiple facilities across northern Germany, each specializing in different yacht sizes and types. Founded in 1875, Lursen has built hundreds of vessels since its inception, including 6 of the 10 longest super yachts in the world. The almost finished super yacht will now be moved to another hall in the shipyard where the finishing work will take place. The entire steel hull of the yacht can be carried by 4 massive overhead cranes built into the ceiling of the production hall. They can move it between different construction areas. This shipyard is located on the Weser River, which is directly connected to the North Sea by waterways. Top-tier luxury yacht builders like Lursen may handle only 2 to 3 builds simultaneously. Their build slots fill years in advance. While almost half of all super yachts are owned by wealthy individuals in the Middle East, over the last 30 years, the trend for luxury yachts has been to gradually increase the overall length. The production logistics of these yachts are very demanding to organize, and especially the transportation of huge yacht sections requires long planning. With an unrelenting focus on quality, craftsmanship, and innovation, Lursen has created one of the world's most impressive shipbuilding legacies. 24% of all super yachts produced have owners from the United States. Owners from Russia have historically owned 9% of the world's super yachts. These super yachts typically spend less than 20% of their year underway. A yacht is classified as a super yacht if it is longer than 24 meters, or about 79 feet. There are currently thousands of super yachts operating in the world. Motor yachts make up 84% of the global fleet, and sailing yachts make up 16%. At Lursen, the yachts are built with meticulous attention to every detail. Due to the great variability of the yachts produced, most of the work requires skilled craftsmen. While it may seem that producing super yachts worth hundreds of millions of dollars is a profitable activity, few shipyards in the world can do this profitably. One of the problems, for example, is finding new contracts because there are not that many billionaires in the world willing to commission a super yacht. Moving a multi-ton yacht section is a demanding activity, and it is necessary to secure everything multiple times. Any damage would result in delays and losses of hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you would like to get such a super yacht, you need to have not only hundreds of millions of dollars for its acquisition, but also millions of dollars every year to maintain it and pay the crew. Annual operating costs are typically estimated at 10 to 20% of the yacht's initial construction cost, covering expenses such as crew salaries, maintenance, fuel, and dockage. Behind every super yacht are hundreds of hours of designing the look and interior in the development department on computers. Painting the exterior of a yacht takes several weeks, and multiple coats of specialized marine paint are applied to increase the durability. The yacht engines are always manufactured by specialized companies like MTU or Caterpillar, and then installed in the finished hull. Now you are looking at the connection of the superstructure to the hull of the yacht by giant overhead cranes. It is logistically more efficient to build the hull and upper structure separately first. Then, the The connection is made within a few hours using precise measurements and coordination. Please let me know in the comments section which of these shipyards impresses you the most. This yard now has the capability to build yachts exceeding 500 feet in length. Now, you are watching the almost finished super yacht project Yacht from the German shipyard Lürssen. The 102.4-meter motor yacht Yacht is scheduled for delivery in 2025 by the German shipyard Lürssen, featuring interior design and exterior styling by RWD. The advantage of building in covered facilities is protection from weather and easy access to all parts of the hull. Once completed, the dry dock fills with water and the yacht floats for the first time. Lürssen is considered one of the world leaders in the design, construction, and engineering of the largest and most complex superyachts. Azam at 180 meters is currently one of the longest superyachts globally, while Dilbar is often cited as the world's largest superyacht by gross tonnage. Once the entire skeleton of the yacht is completed, the next challenging phase is the interior assembly and outfitting. Welcome inside Feedship, one of the most prestigious Dutch yacht builders. The yacht breakthrough is better known as the Feedship Yacht Project 821, with forward-thinking propulsion. Specifically, it combines hydrogen fuel cells and MTUS, capable of running on HVO. The accommodation is designed to sleep a maximum of 16 guests over multiple luxurious staterooms, serviced by a professional crew to ensure that everything runs smoothly. Dutch water canals are widely used for transporting yacht hulls between facilities. Although relatively narrow in some areas, they are deep enough for large superyachts. The radar mast with communication equipment is assembled with a crane as the last part of the yacht. This is due to the height restrictions of the production hull. This is how the design and testing of hull resistance is carried out in specialized facilities. And this is what advanced engineering work inside the shipyard looks like. Building any super yacht is about meticulous planning and solving the complex problems that arise. A shipyard's capabilities are determined primarily by how capable and experienced the personnel it employs are. The luxury interior is completely personalized to the customer, depending on how they ordered it. You can choose almost anything from rare woods to precious metals. One of the main reasons why super yachts are so expensive, in the order of hundreds of millions of dollars, is the costly interior fittings and various finishes with expensive materials like Italian marble, custom woodwork, and designer furnishings. Only the richest people on the planet buy these yachts, and they tend to surround themselves with luxury. Or in some cases, they buy them because their neighbors have one, and nobody wants to be the billionaire with the smaller yacht. With 2,800 employees on its payroll, Lürssen is one of the major employers in the Bremen region and represents German engineering excellence. Now let's take a look inside Oceanco, another prestigious Dutch shipbuilder. The most expensive and largest super yachts in the world are built here as well. You are now watching the Oceanco shipyard in Alblasserdam, Netherlands. It takes about 2 to 4 years to build a super yacht like this in a shipyard from start to finish. This is how a massive super yacht first touches the water after years of construction. Even smaller super yachts can be valued at $100 million or more, with estimated annual running costs in the millions. Workers inside Oceanco have specialized skills in everything from welding to carpentry to electrical systems. Approximately 1,000 workers are employed inside this shipyard during peak construction periods. This shipyard is located on waterways that connect directly to the North Sea through an extensive canal system. Several of the longest super yachts in the world have been built by Oceanco. Each manufacturing process starts with cutting the steel or aluminum for the hull of the super yacht. The large welded sections are gradually put together to form the entire hull and deck of the super yacht. Most of the large components are moved inside the shipyard by massive overhead cranes that are built into the ceiling of the construction halls. By welding the sections together, the super yacht is born like a giant three-dimensional puzzle, piece by piece. The global fleet of super yachts has expanded significantly over the past 3 decades, reflecting a broader trend of wealth concentration among billionaires. Billionaires use these super yachts to travel the world in complete privacy and luxury. They have every comfort imaginable on board, including helicopters for transportation, can dock in exclusive ports, and discover the most beautiful places in the world. Owners often take their friends, family, or business partners on their super yachts for exclusive trips. Usually, the capacity of these yachts ranges from 12 to 36 guests, depending on certification. There are almost always more crew members aboard a super yacht than the number of guests it can accommodate. The crew of the largest super yachts often numbers more than 100 people. To give you an idea of the scale, one large super yacht can weigh several thousand tons, whereas yachts of 24 meters and below may be constructed of fiberglass. Larger yachts are more likely to be constructed of steel, aluminum, or composite fiber reinforced plastic. This yacht is built with a steel hull and aluminum superstructure with teak decks for outdoor areas. It can accommodate 60 crew members working in shifts. Inside the super yacht is a sophisticated propulsion system with massive engines. Before this hull is launched for the first time, a ceremonial christening often takes place. On this occasion, a bottle of champagne is usually smashed against the hull to christen the yacht's name, though sometimes the champagne costs more than most people's cars. When this vessel enters the water for the first time, people are on board to monitor the process carefully. This is a significant moment when it is verified that the yacht floats correctly and all calculations were accurate. Here, work on the exterior paintwork continues, and at the same time, the interior of the yacht is being finished. The main body of the yacht is now complete, and the whole vessel will be moved to another hull for final assembly and systems integration. Let me show you what happens inside Bonetti, the Italian shipyard. Today, Bonetti is run by the Vitelli family and stands as one of the most prolific builders of super yachts globally. Founded in 1873 and headquartered in Viareggio, Bonetti is the world's largest builder of super yachts by number produced annually. Efficiency and the desire to be as environmentally friendly as possible are key factors for modern yacht technology. Support cranes and specialized equipment are used to assemble yacht sections and install all heavier components. This yacht was recently refitted at one of Bonetti's facilities. Bonetti has a total of 3 shipyards: Viareggio, Fano, and Livorno. Every centimeter of interior and exterior space usage has to be presented, discussed, and agreed upon with the owner during the design phase. Bonetti is very specialized in both new construction and refurbishment of super yachts. Whether the yacht is being built from scratch or undergoing extensive refit, they can incorporate the latest technologies and improve performance significantly. The Azimut Bonetti Group has a combined total of around 2,300 employees across all facilities. Let me know in the comments section if you think these super yachts represent the peak of human craftsmanship or excessive luxury. The hull construction uses specialized welding techniques, and every weld is inspected multiple times for quality assurance. It is not easy to estimate the exact cost of building a super yacht because of the customization involved and the constantly changing specifications. Yacht construction costs in 2025 vary widely based on size, customization, and materials. Super yachts over 100 feet can cost between $20 million and $100 million. The most complex custom builds can exceed $500 million. Now let's visit Heesen Yachts, another prestigious Dutch shipbuilder. Heesen is a Dutch manufacturer specializing in aluminum and steel super yachts. It is based in the town of Oss in the southern Netherlands. The production process begins with the design of the yacht in the design office and engineering department. At the same time as the first parts of the yacht hull are being welded, the interior components are also being manufactured in separate facilities. Working with exotic woods is crucial for the production of luxury yachts. Thousands of wooden components are crafted by master woodworkers. Depending on the yacht model, dozens of types of rare woods are used from around the world. Heesen has extensive workshops dedicated to interior joinery, from beautifully finished bulkheads and custom doors to expertly crafted furnishings. Even the wooden panels hidden beneath carpets and linings receive meticulous attention. The smallest wooden parts are crafted individually and gradually assembled into larger sections. Many of the joinery skills used by these woodworkers have been refined over decades, though modern CNC equipment has helped make the process more precise and efficient than traditional methods alone. Now begins the application of specialized coatings on the hull of the yacht. This will protect against corrosion and marine growth. Across the hull of this shipyard, the hull sections are moved by massive overhead cranes with lifting capacities of dozens of tons. Parts of the superstructure are gradually added to the hull of the yacht, piece by piece, like assembling a gigantic jigsaw puzzle. At the same time, engines are being prepared. They are now being moved over the yacht by the ceiling-mounted crane system. Crane operators will now carefully lower the massive diesel engines into the engine room of the future yacht. After the installation of the engines and all mechanical systems, the upper decks of the new yacht will be added. Now the yacht appears to be almost ready from the outside. However, the bulk of the interior work is only now beginning in earnest. The production of these super yachts takes 24 to 48 months on average. The interior of the yacht is assembled after all major structural components have been completed and integrated. Just like working with wood, working with metals and composites on a yacht is an important part of the production process requiring specialized skills. You will find ample space throughout the yacht, made even more impressive by the huge panoramic windows that flood interior areas with natural light. Inside each yacht are dozens to hundreds of kilometers of electrical wiring, plumbing, and data cables. Everything must be carefully installed, tested, and documented on the yacht's technical drawings. Heezen currently employs over 500 permanent staff members and produces several yachts per year, each one unique. In addition to luxury materials, the high quality is also achieved by the care and precision of the employees who build these remarkable vessels. Finished yachts are often transported not only to their future owners, but also to international boat shows and exhibitions. In this case, it is necessary to arrange specialized transport, which can be relatively expensive. However, the exposure at major yacht shows can lead to new orders worth hundreds of millions. Heezen Yachts, founded in 1978, has striven to deliver exceptional performance yachts to each and every customer. The company is known for pioneering the use of aluminum in yacht construction. The production of super yachts is a process composed of hundreds of interconnected processes that build upon each other. The production of every super yacht from any manufacturer starts with computer-aided design and engineering. The design phase is followed by detailed engineering and then welding of the main structure of the yacht hull. A giant scaffolding system is built around larger super yachts to provide access for welders and other tradespeople. After welding the keel and hull sections, painting begins in a special climate-controlled hall in the shipyard to ensure proper curing of the coatings. After painting the yacht's exterior, the main interior assembly and systems installation begins. Due to stringent safety regulations, commercial charter yachts may carry no more than 12 passengers unless they meet more rigorous commercial vessel standards. Private yachts are solely for the pleasure of the owner and invited guests. I will now show you the process of building an Explorer yacht from Damen Yachts. The Sea Explorer brand consists of expedition yachts that are designed for traveling to remote regions of the world. These specialized propellers are cast in dedicated foundries and then shipped to the shipyard for final installation. It takes several months to weld all sections of the super yacht hull using specialized welding procedures. In the meantime, parallel work is being done on the interior joinery and furnishings in separate workshops. The average cost of a 100-meter super yacht is around $300 million, though this can vary significantly based on specifications and level of customization. Inside specialized facilities, the individual interior components that are manufactured by subcontractors are assembled together into complete cabin modules. Explorer super yachts can carry multiple smaller support vessels inside, and helicopters can land on reinforced helipad areas. Now, let's take a detailed look inside Feedship's shipyard facilities. With a length of 100.7 meters, Feedship 1013 features a straight bow and glazed upper decks, with an aft deck designed to accommodate a pool for leisurely activities. A significant portion of Feedship's business includes refits and updates of existing yachts. The yachts arrive by water and are then carefully lifted onto land by specialized marine travel lifts and cranes. This is the production process at Feedship's state-of-the-art shipyard facilities in the Netherlands. Yachts are moved around the shipyard between different specialized work areas for various phases of construction. For a custom-built super yacht, the timeline includes yacht design, engineering, construction, where the hull and superstructure are laid first, yacht interiors installation, sea trials, and finally delivery. Between recent years, European production of super yachts has grown substantially. Feedship, which is shorthand for the first export association of Dutch shipbuilders, was founded in 1946 and represents a collaboration between Dutch yacht builders. It takes an average of 2 to 4 years to build a fully custom super yacht, though highly technical or larger projects may take longer. Boats built on speculation by a shipyard offer shorter delivery times, which is an attractive option for yacht buyers who don't want to wait years for a custom build. Super yacht builders and yacht charter companies are predominantly based in Western Europe and the United States, but are also found in Australia, the Middle East, and Asia. The Damen Group is a Dutch defense, shipbuilding, and engineering conglomerate company based in Gorinchem, Netherlands. The Sea Explorer series represents luxury expedition yachts designed for exploring remote regions. This is a custom super yacht project from Feedship with a length exceeding 90 meters. Despite its impressive size, there are intimate spaces inside that can be enjoyed by families and small groups. Now the massive mooring lines are cut, and the yacht is launched into the water for the first time. Specialized marine crews handle the launch process, which requires precise timing and coordination. Damen super yachts are built on the solid foundation of craftsmanship and Dutch yacht building excellence spanning generations. These sophisticated vessels combine generations of experience and elegance with continuous evolution and innovation in yacht design. This ocean-going platform is equally at home in the most exclusive Mediterranean ports and remote anchorages in distant oceans. Captains and crew consistently remark on the exceptional maneuverability, comfort, and quiet operation of these vessels. The yacht is brought ashore by a specialized lifting platform and then transported on rails or wheeled transporters inside the factory for continued work. This is how the radar mast and communication systems are mounted on the super yacht using precision crane work. The construction process continues with extensive systems testing and commissioning. The yard indicates that owners intend to use these explorer yachts for globe-trotting expeditions, with ranges often exceeding 5,000 nautical miles at efficient cruising speeds. These super yachts can accommodate 12 to 16 guests in multiple luxurious cabins with a complement of crew members plus additional expedition staff for specialized activities. The second unit in Specialized Yacht series has been launched in the presence of the owner and construction team at various European shipyards. Production facilities are dedicated to forming and fabricating activities needed in manufacturing large composite and aluminum yachts. These are internationally renowned shipyards upholding the highest standards in quality, technology, engineering, and production capacity. As future flagships of their respective builders, these yachts incorporate the latest in design features and technological innovations. Scheduled for delivery in 2025, several major super yacht projects are currently the largest being built in their respective countries. To limit environmental impact, modern super yachts are increasingly powered by hybrid diesel-electric propulsion systems, or even hydrogen fuel cells. Feedship says the yacht Breakthrough can cruise at 10 knots emission-free or enjoy silence at anchor, each up to 1 week, with the fuel cells running on methanol instead of hydrogen. Maximum speeds typically range from 16 to 25 knots, depending on hull design and propulsion configuration. This is a privately owned custom yacht builder called Ocean Co., which has been operating since 1987 and focuses on building super yachts exceeding 260 feet in length. The production process for each Ocean Co. super yacht begins with extensive computer-aided design and engineering. Designers and naval architects take several months to develop the overall concept and exterior styling, which must then be translated into precise construction plans and technical specifications. The capacity of this yard allows for the simultaneous construction of multiple super yacht projects at various stages of completion. Oceanco specializes in complete customization, offering clients the ability to specify nearly every detail of their yacht's design and equipment. Whatever the client envisions, with some practical and regulatory limitations, can be built here. Thousands of tons of heavy super yacht sections are moved around the shipyard with the help of massive specialized transporters and overhead crane systems. The production halls have impressive ceiling heights to accommodate the tallest superstructures, though final mast installation often occurs outside. When there is a large backlog of orders, the yard often employs additional staff for night shifts and works nearly around the clock to meet delivery schedules. Several weeks or even months will be spent on comprehensive sea trials testing engine performance, handling characteristics, and all onboard systems. To paint the exterior of the super yacht, extensive scaffolding systems must be erected around the entire hull and superstructure. Multiple activities progress simultaneously throughout construction. Welding continues in some areas, while in others, the exterior is being prepared for painting. Engine installation and furniture fabrication happen in parallel workflows. For initial water transport from inland shipyards, the yacht's own engines may not yet be fully commissioned, so powerful tugboats provide propulsion and maneuvering assistance. The company operates from its expanded production facility, covering significant acreage located in Alblasserdam, near Rotterdam, in the Netherlands. The yard has nearly unrestricted access via the inland waterway system to the North Sea. It is fascinating to watch a completed yacht being transported on another vessel. The reason for this specialized transport is sometimes shallow water in channels, or the need to cross oceans for delivery. The yacht is loaded onto a specialized semi-submersible transport ship, which then carries it to distant destinations. This is what the completion of advanced expedition yachts looks like at specialized facilities. These explorer vessels often feature distinctive exterior colors beyond the traditional white. The Sea Explorer series represents luxury super yachts specifically designed for cruising to inhospitable and remote parts of the oceans safely and comfortably. On the upper decks, you will typically find helicopter landing pads with certified capabilities. Great emphasis is placed on creating spacious and comfortable interiors suitable for extended voyages. Damon Yachting is a company that handles boat building of all types and sizes. However, their super yacht division focuses exclusively on building sophisticated luxury vessels. These yachts can range from 200 to over 300 feet in length, with capacity for 12 to 16 guests in supreme comfort. Accommodations typically include 8 to 10 luxurious staterooms for guests, including impressive full-beam master suites spanning the width of the yacht. Floor-to-ceiling windows throughout invite maximum amounts of natural light, accentuating the spacious open interior layouts that modern yacht owners demand. The vessels are propelled by advanced diesel-electric propulsion systems from manufacturers like Rolls-Royce or MTU. The engine room, with its complex drivetrain and power generation systems, is the heart of any super yacht. Extensive training of the entire crew is required to operate these sophisticated systems safely and efficiently. Now let's look at yacht building in Asia. Pride Mega Yachts are expert yacht manufacturers based in China's Yantai Peninsula. This facility represents the growing capabilities of Asian shipbuilding in the luxury yacht sector. The impressive architectural designs provide immense deck spaces perfectly arranged to ensure maximum comfort for owners and guests. Inside, you'll discover a wealth of luxury amenities including jacuzzis, cinema rooms, massage facilities, and numerous beautifully appointed living rooms and staterooms. So, this is the Italian shipbuilding and yachting company Bonetti again. Right now, you are watching the assembly of a luxury super yacht at the shipyards in Livorno, Italy. The engines for these yachts are supplied by specialized manufacturers like Caterpillar or MTU. Workers inside the factory are now assembling the massive propellers that will drive these vessels through the water. Bonetti has a production capacity of approximately 100 units per year and a long-standing reputation for luxury, innovation, and attention to detail. Employees are now concentrating on electrical systems, installation, and preparing the exterior surfaces for final painting. After the interior is completely painted and assembled, the super yacht will be ready for launch and sea trials. As you can see throughout this documentation, the production processes and procedures are remarkably similar across all major shipyards around the world, though each yard has its own specialized techniques and areas of expertise. The super yacht is slowly lowered into the flooded dry dock chamber, which has been filled with seawater. The yacht is now ready to begin its initial sea trials, though there will still be numerous tests and adjustments to be made before final handover to the owner. The largest super yachts from Bonetti exceed 350 feet in length and rank among the largest private yachts in the world. The specialized dry docks at major shipyards can hold millions of liters of water. It takes many hours to completely fill these massive dry docks with seawater for yacht launches. This process requires careful monitoring to ensure the yacht floats evenly and all systems respond correctly. Specialized aluminum super yachts represent some of the world's most impressive examples of marine engineering. The designs are often extremely distinctive, with long, elegant bows and carefully designed hull forms that balance speed, efficiency, and seakeeping ability. These vessels are efficiently built by shipyard teams of hundreds of individual experts and highly skilled craftspeople working in coordination. This is what the start of production of a luxury sailing yacht by the Dutch company Royal Huisman looks like. Royal Huisman's main shipyard at Vollenhove on the Dutch coast specializes in large sailing yachts and performance motor yachts. This is what the production process looks like, with total lengths often exceeding 200 feet. The luxury yacht charter industry functions effectively because private yacht owners can offset their substantial operating costs with charter income, while also keeping their yachts and crew in top operating condition. The main focus of Royal Huisman yachts is often high performance combined with luxury. Vessels feature lightweight aluminum construction, carbon fiber rigging for sailing yachts, and integrated advanced sailing systems. As you can see, the production halls of the shipyard are located strategically next to canals that connect to the sea, facilitating yacht transport. Charter contracts usually include an advanced provisioning allowance, which is a deposit to cover operating expenses such as food, fuel, and docking fees. Over 370 Royal Huisman employees work in the shipyard facilities. They focus on the production of custom sailing and motor super yachts with uncompromising quality. This shipbuilding company was founded in 1884 and has over 140 years of yacht building heritage and expertise. The longest yacht produced by Royal Huisman approaches 300 feet in length. However, this record will certainly be surpassed in the coming years, as the shipyard's main construction hall allows for hulls longer than 320 feet. This is a completed super yacht being taken out of the shipyard's production hall by specialized transport equipment. Here you can see how many experienced workers it takes to safely launch a super yacht. Typically, 80 to 100 skilled personnel coordinate the complex process. Now the super yacht is ready to make her first contact with the water, a momentous occasion after years of construction. The operating speed of these yachts typically ranges from 12 to 20 knots for efficient cruising. Modern aluminum yachts can be 11% lighter than comparable steel superyachts of the same size, offering better performance and fuel efficiency. This production project is a motor yacht at the Vollenhove shipyard. Developed and constructed to remain below certain gross tonnage thresholds, these vessels can achieve impressive lengths while maintaining operational flexibility. The cruising speed is typically 12 to 15 knots, with maximum speeds exceeding 20 knots when required. The interior design is created by renowned design studios that specialize in yacht interiors. Transportation of the main welded hull sections is accomplished using powerful specialized trucks and trailers designed for oversized loads. The connection of the superstructure to the hull takes place inside the factory using the giant overhead cranes built into the ceiling of the production hall. This connection occurs before final painting and before the complete interior equipment, engines, and all systems are fully installed and commissioned. When moving entire yacht sections weighing hundreds of tons, there are always multiple workers assisting and verifying that everything proceeds safely. The worker operating the control systems manages the precise direction and movements. The power to transport the whole yacht section is provided by specialized heavy-duty equipment designed for this purpose. After joining the bridge and upper structures, which represent the highest points of the yacht, the vessel acquires its future beautiful aerodynamic profile. Here you can see the substantial amount of aluminum alloy that is used to construct these lightweight yet strong yachts. Once painted with multiple coats of specialized marine paint, these beautiful yachts can be launched into the canal system and then transported out to sea for trials. The capacity of these impressive super yachts is typically 12 guests in charter configuration, plus luxurious owners' accommodations that can include multi-level penthouse suites. The vessels can also accommodate 9 to 15 crew members simultaneously, and this capacity can be adjusted based on specific requirements and usage patterns. Modern yachts are equipped with advanced stabilization systems for added comfort in various sea conditions. Inside, you will find exceptional amenities that can include temperature-controlled wine cellars with capacity for hundreds of bottles. As you can observe, even prestigious shipyard complexes are not always enormous in footprint. A large number of components are prefabricated and assembled at other specialized locations, with finished sections delivered to the main assembly hall for integration. Major yacht builders often own multiple facilities throughout their regions, which are interconnected by water canals and transport networks for moving large components. Using specialized transporters with dozens of wheels distributing the load, yacht sections are transported carefully to the waterside. Now the yacht will be lifted by massive cranes for the first launching. Everything must be properly insured, and extreme caution is mandatory. Tens of millions or even hundreds of millions of dollars are literally suspended in the air during these critical operations. The final stage of production includes the assembly of communication antennas, radar systems, and satellite equipment towers. Completed super yachts can have estimated prices ranging from $50 million to over $500 million depending on size and specifications, with annual operating costs typically 10 to 20% of the purchase price. Despite impressive sail areas on sailing yachts, modern designs can incorporate power-assisted or even fully automated steering systems that remain responsive and adjustable to conditions. This is how the largest hulls are assembled at major facilities, with lengths approaching or exceeding 300 feet. Initially, yacht hulls are sometimes assembled upside down to facilitate easier access for welding the hull plating. To turn the completed hull right side up requires it to be moved outside the production hall, where specialized heavy lift cranes can perform the rotation. Turning the hull of a yacht is an important milestone in the construction process. It marks the transition to the outfitting phase, during which carefully selected and specially developed components and systems will be installed. These vessels are engineered to be extremely lightweight yet incredibly strong, and compared to existing traditional super yachts, they are very competitive in terms of performance. This is how one of the largest hulls was recently assembled, with a length of 295 feet. Now you can observe the hull-turning operation for one of the largest super yacht hulls in the shipyard. It has an impressive length of 266 feet and features a distinctive vertical bow design that enhances performance. This project represents one of the largest yachts built inside this particular shipyard facility. The owner of this impressive super yacht is a successful businessman, and it represents a sailing yacht with exceptional capabilities. Despite massive sail areas that can exceed thousands of square feet, modern sailing yachts feature sophisticated rigging systems where all three main sails can easily be hoisted at once using powered winches, taking no more time than required for a much smaller vessel. Nearly 60 years of aluminum yacht building experience have provided leading shipyards with a level of expertise in constructing hulls of this material that few facilities worldwide can match. The advantages of aluminum construction are numerous: lightness for better performance, superior acceleration, exceptional strength-to-weight ratio, and improved fuel efficiency. These are just a few characteristics of a true high-performance super yacht versus a heavier conventional steel motor yacht. Please let me know in the comments section which of these super yacht manufacturers is your favorite and for what reason. Turning the hull of a super yacht is a critical phase of production repeated for multiple yachts at major shipyards throughout each year. For example, you have now watched the hull rotation process for several different projects. Yes, even vessels measuring 170 feet in length require the coordination of 4 or more large cranes working in perfect synchronization to safely execute the turning operation. The construction of these impressive vessels requires enormous investment in facilities, equipment, and human expertise. The global super yacht market continues to expand despite economic uncertainties, driven by the wealth creation among ultra-high net worth individuals worldwide. In 2025, the industry is experiencing particularly strong demand, with many premier shipyards fully booked for years in advance. Now let's examine what happens during the sea trials phase. After a super yacht is launched, she undergoes comprehensive sea trials that can last several weeks or even months. During this critical phase, every system aboard the vessel is tested extensively under real operating conditions. The propulsion system is tested at various speeds and loads. Maneuvering characteristics are evaluated in different sea states. All mechanical, electrical, and hydraulic systems are commissioned and verified. The sea trials take place in nearby waters, typically starting with calm conditions before progressing to more challenging environments. Specialized technicians from the shipyard work alongside the yacht's crew to identify and resolve any issues that arise. Everything from the steering systems to the galley appliances must function flawlessly before the yacht can be delivered to her owner. Testing the stabilization systems is particularly important for guest comfort. Modern super yachts employ sophisticated zero-speed and underway stabilization systems that dramatically reduce rolling motion. These systems use gyroscopes or active fins that extend from the hull to counteract wave motion. During trials, these systems are tested extensively to ensure they perform as designed in various sea conditions. The navigation and communication systems undergo thorough testing as well. Modern super yachts feature state-of-the-art bridge equipment, including radar systems, GPS navigation, electronic chart displays, and satellite communication systems. All of these must be properly calibrated and verified during sea trials. The captain and officers who will operate the yacht participate in this phase to familiarize themselves with all systems. For yachts with advanced hybrid or alternative propulsion systems, the trials are even more complex. Testing must verify that the diesel engines, electric motors, generators, and battery systems all work together seamlessly. The yacht must demonstrate the ability to operate in various modes: pure diesel, hybrid, and fully electric where applicable. Fuel consumption data is carefully collected at different speeds to verify that the yacht meets her guaranteed performance specifications. The interior spaces are also evaluated during trials. Air conditioning and heating systems must maintain comfortable temperatures throughout the yacht. Soundproofing is assessed to ensure that engine and mechanical noise doesn't intrude into guest areas. Even the galley equipment and laundry facilities are tested under real operating conditions, with crew aboard preparing meals and maintaining the vessel. Water treatment systems, including freshwater makers and sewage treatment plants, must operate reliably. On a large super yacht, these systems may produce thousands of gallons of fresh water per day, while treating all waste to environmental standards. Testing these systems thoroughly during trials prevents problems later when the yacht is in service far from support facilities. Now let's look at some of the most impressive features being installed in modern super yachts. Beach clubs have become increasingly popular on super yachts over 150 feet. These are large spaces at the stern of the yacht, typically at water level, that open directly to the sea. Fold-down platforms extend from the hull to create expansive areas for swimming, sunbathing, and water sports. Some beach clubs include bars, dining areas, and even gym equipment. Installing a beach club requires complex engineering. The hull must be reinforced to support the large openings and hinged platforms. Sophisticated hydraulic systems raise and lower the platforms, while gaskets and seals keep water out when the platforms are closed. The engineering challenges are significant, but owners increasingly view beach clubs as essential features for their superyachts. Swimming pools are another feature requiring special consideration during construction. Unlike a pool on land, a yacht pool must function while the vessel is moving and rolling in waves. The pool structure must be incredibly strong to contain the water without leaking. Advanced pools feature moving floors that can be raised to create flat deck space when the pool is not in use. Some pools have glass bottoms that allow viewing from spaces below, creating dramatic visual effects. Helicopter facilities are common on the largest superyachts. These require certified landing pads that meet international aviation standards. The deck structure must be reinforced to handle the weight of the helicopter and the dynamic loads during landing and takeoff. Fire suppression systems, refueling capabilities, and even hangar spaces for storing the helicopter may be included. Installing all of this requires careful coordination between the shipyard and specialized aviation contractors. Tender garages represent another complex installation challenge. Large superyachts may carry multiple tenders, smaller boats used for transporting guests to shore or for recreation. These tenders can be 30 or 40 feet long themselves. Garages in the hull house these tenders, with sophisticated launch and recovery systems. Typically, the stern of the yacht opens and the garage floods with water, allowing the tenders to float out. When recovering them, the process reverses. The engineering required to create these watertight spaces with large opening doors is substantial. Now let's examine the incredible interior craftsmanship that makes superyachts so expensive. While the hull and systems are impressive, it's often the interior that accounts for the largest portion of a superyacht's cost. A superyacht interior is more complex than any luxury home or hotel suite. The finest materials from around the world are sourced and crafted by master artisans. Exotic woods are carefully selected and formed into curved panels that follow the yacht's flowing interior spaces. Unlike a house with flat walls, a yacht's interior must accommodate complex curves and angles. Cabinet makers must craft furniture and joinery that appears seamless despite the irregular geometry. Each piece is custom-made to fit its specific location perfectly. Stonework on superyachts represents another incredible craft. Marble, onyx, and other exotic stones are used for countertops, wall panels, and even bathtubs. Working with stone on a yacht is particularly challenging because the material is heavy and brittle. It must be carefully supported and secured to withstand the yacht's motion at sea. Some bathrooms feature full-height marble walls and elaborate mosaics that require months of work by specialized craftsmen. Metalwork throughout the interior includes everything from stair railings to light fixtures to door handles. Many of these elements are custom designed and fabricated specifically for each yacht. Stainless steel, bronze, and even precious metals like gold may be used. Each piece is crafted, finished, and polished by hand to ensure perfect quality. The attention to detail extends to elements most guests will never notice, like the hinges hidden within cabinetwork or the securing systems that prevent objects from shifting at sea. Upholstery and soft furnishings require special materials and techniques for yacht use. Fabrics must be durable, stain-resistant, and able to withstand UV exposure from sunlight streaming through large windows. Yet they must also feel luxurious and look beautiful. Specialized marine-grade materials are often custom-dyed to match the designer's exact specifications. Furniture is typically custom-built and permanently secured to the deck to prevent movement in rough seas. The galley, or kitchen, on a superyacht is a marvel of efficiency and equipment. Professional-grade appliances must be specially adapted for marine use. Stoves need to remain level, even when the yacht is heeling or rolling, using gimbal systems. Refrigerators and freezers must be incredibly reliable and efficient. Some large yachts have galleys that rival restaurant kitchens, with multiple ovens, steamers, and specialized cooking equipment. All of this must be arranged in a relatively compact space while meeting stringent marine safety codes. Entertainment systems on modern superyachts are extremely sophisticated. Home theater rooms feature giant screens, surround sound, and luxury seating. But unlike a home theater, everything must function reliably despite the marine environment. Distributed audio and video systems allow entertainment throughout the yacht. Crew areas have separate systems, and the bridge needs access to all cameras and security systems. Integrating all of this technology requires hundreds of kilometers of specialized marine-grade cabling. Let me now show you some of the environmental technologies being incorporated into new superyachts. The superyacht industry has faced increasing scrutiny over environmental impacts. In response, builders and owners are adopting new technologies to reduce emissions and improve efficiency. Hybrid propulsion systems combine diesel engines with electric motors and large battery banks. When operating on electric power alone, The yacht is nearly silent and produces zero local emissions. Advanced hull designs reduce resistance and improve efficiency. Computational fluid dynamics software allows naval architects to optimize hull shapes. Some yards use extensive model testing in towing tanks to verify performance before construction begins. Even small improvements in efficiency can reduce fuel consumption by thousands of gallons over a year of operation. Exhaust treatment systems are becoming standard on new builds. Selective catalytic reduction systems treat diesel exhaust to reduce nitrogen oxide emissions by up to 90%. Particulate filters capture soot before it enters the atmosphere. These systems add complexity and cost, but environmental regulations increasingly require them. Waste treatment systems ensure that super yachts don't pollute the oceans. Advanced sewage treatment plants process all waste to very high standards before discharge. Some yachts store all waste for pump out and port, rather than discharging at sea. Gray water from sinks and showers is also treated before discharge. Hydrogen fuel cells represent the cutting edge of yacht propulsion technology. Several yachts currently under construction will use fuel cells powered by methanol or hydrogen. These systems can provide electric power for propulsion and hotel loads with only water vapor and minimal carbon dioxide as emissions. The technology is expensive and complex, but demonstrates the industry's commitment to reducing environmental impact. Solar panels are increasingly common on super yachts. While they can't provide enough power for propulsion on most vessels, they can significantly reduce generator runtime in port. Some yachts have solar arrays that generate tens of kilowatts, enough to power air conditioning and hotel services during the day without running diesel generators. Let's examine what happens after a yacht is delivered. When a super yacht is finally delivered to her owner after years of construction, a massive celebration typically occurs. The owner, their family, and friends are invited aboard for the official handover ceremony. Champagne flows, and the owner takes possession of what may be their most expensive possession. But delivery is really just the beginning of the yacht story. The first year of ownership involves a learning curve for both the owner and crew. Even with experienced captain and crew, there are always adjustments needed as everyone becomes familiar with the specific yacht and its systems. The owner discovers how they want to use the yacht and may request modifications or additions. Most builders provide warranty service during this period to address any issues that arise. Maintaining a super yacht requires constant attention and significant expense. The crew performs daily maintenance on all systems. Engines, generators, and mechanical systems need regular servicing. Exterior surfaces require cleaning, polishing, and touch-up painting. Interior spaces must be cleaned and maintained to pristine condition. All of this happens continuously whether the owner is aboard or not. Annual refit periods allow for major maintenance and upgrades. The yacht typically enters a shipyard for several weeks or even months. During this time, she may be hauled out of the water for hull painting and underwater equipment service. Systems are thoroughly inspected and serviced. The interior may be refreshed with new carpets, upholstery, or decor. Technology upgrades keep the yacht current with the latest equipment. The crew is central to a super yacht's operation. On a large yacht, the crew might include a captain, several officers, engineers, deckhands, stewardesses, chefs, and other specialized positions. These professionals often have years of experience and training in their roles. They're responsible for safely operating the yacht, maintaining all systems, and providing five-star service to the owner and guests. Living aboard as crew has both advantages and challenges. Crew members typically have small private cabins in dedicated crew areas. They work long hours, especially when guests are aboard. But they also visit incredible destinations and are well compensated. Senior crew on large super yachts can earn six-figure salaries. The captain of a major super yacht is paid comparably to a corporate executive. Charter operations allow owners to offset some costs. Many super yachts are available for charter when not being used by their owners. Charter rates can exceed $1 million per week for the largest yachts. This income helps pay crew salaries and operating costs. However, charter operations add wear and tear on the yacht and require additional certifications and safety equipment. Some owners rarely use their yachts. The yacht may sit for months with just crew aboard, ready for the owner's occasional visit. This seems wasteful, but for some billionaires, having the yacht available whenever they might want it is worth the enormous expense. The yacht is a floating second home, always maintained in perfect condition and ready to depart at a moment's notice. In conclusion, building a super yacht represents one of the most complex manufacturing processes in the world. It combines heavy industry with the finest craftsmanship. Hundreds of people work for years to create each vessel. The result is a unique combination of engineering, art, and luxury that allows the wealthiest individuals to explore the world's oceans in unparalleled comfort and style. The super yacht industry continues to evolve with new technologies, materials, and designs. Each new launch pushes boundaries and sets new standards. While these vessels represent extreme luxury and wealth concentration, they also showcase human capabilities to create remarkable machines. The shipyards building these yachts employ thousands of skilled workers and preserve traditional crafts while incorporating cutting-edge technology. Whether you view super yachts as inspiring examples of human achievement or symbols of excessive wealth, they remain fascinating machines. The processes required to design and build them demonstrate extraordinary engineering and craftsmanship. From the first design sketches to the final sea trials, every step requires expertise, precision, and dedication from hundreds of professionals. Thank you for joining this tour through the world of super yacht construction. These floating palaces represent the ultimate expression of luxury and engineering capability. If you enjoyed learning about how these incredible vessels are made, please let me know in the comments which aspect of the construction process you found most interesting. And if you happen to be shopping for a super yacht, remember that delivery times are currently running 3 to 4 years, so you might want to place your order soon.